What? We looking good.
Look at this nose. It's on fleek.
I'm all dab some of that cream on it and same thing.
Didn't know what you're expecting, but the same.
Don't know what y'all were expecting. You nasties. Okay.
Whatever that means.
That was our little introduction. My name is Trey, and hopefully if I get this up on the right channel. And we have a special guest today. His name is
Riley with an R, if you didn't know.
Riley with an R. How else would you spell it? Okay. So today we have decided to make a video about the Don't Judge Challenge, which is
really annoying.
Yeah,
by the way,
annoying.
like, can't even.
We'll explain the annoyances in a minute. The Don't Judge Challenge is when it's basically a girl who she has a lot of makeup on, making herself look really good, and then she puts, I guess, a little cream on it or whatever, covers the camera, and has all the makeup off.
It did not go that way, by the way. Like, if you, like, obviously you can see the Don't Judge challenges on YouTube, but, like, what it turned into was basically people...
They turned it into a joke.
Yeah, they flipped the whole concept of, well, I guess, I hope it was I hope it was the concept that it began with, but people flipped the concept, made it where you don't have makeup on and, like, making it ugly. You guys got unibrows, a mustache, and freckles up in here, and then all of a sudden they freaking put the camera down, and then boom, they're like fabulous, like freaking eyebrows on fleek and ponytails with like. Ugh.
But like, here's the problem, and here's why we're so annoyed. There are some people that have that kind of flaw. They have the freckles, they have the pimples, they have all that, and some of those things we can't fix. I have freckles. They are in my skin. I can't take them out. I don't have a choice. And the main problem is that it's called the Don't Judge Challenge, and they're pretty much...
See this, like, look at this, like, these are all, like, people looking ugly, but this one little girl, watch this.
That girl, she does it right. Where is all that makeup?
It's gone. See, that's like a perfect example.
That's how it's done, people. Instead of putting all that fake crap on your face and deciding to make yourself look like you're a total nut job, like, sorry to those of you who I called a nut job who do have those flaws.
That's how you're made.
But yeah, that's how we're made, and it's called the Don't Judge Challenge, but you're making fun of the people that have those flaws.
Which is really mean, by the way, because, like, this sounds really plain Jane and, like, always out there and stuff, but I don't know why I say this, but I said, always put yourself in their shoes and see how you would feel. Like, that sounds really stupid and like, really way out there, and everyone says it, like, even in school, but, like, if you put yourself into the shoes and, like, you have this freaking wicked old unibrow, and it's like, and then you have, like, all these freckles and this humongous pimple on your freaking cheek and, like, all that stuff, and you have, like, a freaking crooked nose on the side of your face, like, you can't really stop what happens. Don't forget the people who try to give themselves double chins. Oh. I got one. I think so.
We are chubby. See? We're chubby. And we can't really fix that. We could.
I mean, it's part of growing.
We could, but some of us can't really afford going to the gym every day, and some of us can't afford eating healthy. Some of us have to go out, and we can only afford maybe something from the dollar menu every day.
Like, to be honest, would you really eat kale for, like, half of your life? Like,
exactly.
Like, don't sign me up. Sign me up for eating donuts, like, once a week, and, like, eating a cheeseburger here and there, and eating a freaking $5 pizza from Little Caesars all the time.
See this.
Like, that's life. Like, ugh. Like,
and you guys just make fun of the people that are chubby, have freckles, have pimples, have unibrows, have mustaches, have all these flaws, and it's so rude. And I don't even think you realize it. And I'm sure that the people who are looking all gorgeous and hot and all that, I bet they're rude. They're the ones at the school that are the big old jocks on top. Everyone loves them, everyone knows them. And yet they're the ones who pick on the small kids
with the freckles and the unibrows.
Yeah, and then decide to make fun of them and take it to social media.
It just seems really annoying because once you experience, like, unibrows and freckles and pimples is like a big part of it, and like messed up teeth. Like you can't help that you have bad teeth. Like you're born with bad teeth, or you like made it bad when you're little. Like who doesn't like candy when you're little, right? But I mean, you can get braces, but like who wants to sit freaking railroad tracks on your teeth for freaking 2 years? Not me. Like my bottom teeth are really messed up, and it was because I got punched in the face when I was little and I fell off a pole, and big old story, but I'll get into that later.
Yeah, stories. Anyways, stories. I just like totally cut you off. Sorry, but like still, like people have these imperfections, and I know that some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, don't go ranting about this on YouTube. You know, it's your fault.
Oh well, blame it on us.
Like,
blame it on the ones that want to keep it to the original form.
At least we're real about it. At least we can actually... And I think that the reason why they're saying this is because they've probably never experienced any time in their life when they were ugly. When they had facial imperfections. And
probably the only time they ever got called ugly was because someone like pissed them off real bad, didn't know what to say, and the first word to pop in their head was ugly. So they're like, oh, I got called ugly before. I experienced that. Well, were you like wearing the best clothes in school?
Were you really ugly?
Yeah.
Or were you just in an argument and someone called you ugly? Because those are two different things.
Ugly has very a lot of meanings. Like, oh, this one's ugly. Ooh, you're ugly. But then they say it in like a pretty way. Like, ooh, that's ugly. And it's like a freaking like the nastiest car you'll ever see in your life. Because ugly can get really confused, and that's probably what's going to happen in this video. But who cares? We're explaining it anyways. And
by ugly, we mean facial, like, imperfectionate, flawed, terrible looking. Sorry to all those people. I didn't mean to say terrible, but I mean those of us who don't have perfect tan skin and
like the awesome
nice
cheekbones.
hair and the nice cheekbones and the perfect body. No, we're talking to those who
don't keep it original. Keep it.
Who decide to make it fake. Karaoke, maybe, is a better word. It's just, I think
it seems, if we had all, like, picture it this way, see, what if we had all the people in the world with all of those freaking different flaws and, like, the best cheekbones and everything, wouldn't it be weird? Because we would all be perfect and we'd have nothing to worry about. We wouldn't have those other people to give us confidence and, like, give us choices and give us examples of what life could be. But here we are, all of us having amazing cheekbones and the perfect eyelashes and the awesome eyebrows and the perfect haircuts. But, oh well. I mean, I loved my hair. It went up and I cut it all off. Like, oh well. Grows back. And people freaking judge on this Don't Judge challenge, thinking they can put, like, toothpaste all over their face and, like, color their teeth with crayons. Like, by doing that challenge, you're going to make yourself worse of ugly than you already are.
Like, you might not be ugly. Yeah, it does. He's saying that you might not be ugly on the outside, but you are the most hideous person on the inside. If you're going to go out and do the Don't Judge challenge and then judge someone.
Some people can get hurt from this video, some people can understand, but there's only these people in the world that can understand what we're saying, because we're the only ones that, well, I hope we're not the only ones, but we're, like, where we are, we're, like, probably the only ones that believe in what we can do in this world and what we can't judge people on, like, freaking the golden rule and crap. But, like, people say don't judge people, and the freaking challenge says don't judge challenge, so you're not supposed to be don't judging people. Like, it just makes sense. You're gonna make yourself pretty, and then you're gonna flip over to, like, a blank face and, like, your pimples all over, and it says don't judge. You don't judge someone on how they look.
Like the video he showed before. This chick, beautiful. Makeup, everything. Took it off.
And she said, oh well.
She was so pretty. But she's brave. She's braver than most everyone here.
She was the only one on that page with the
original. She still had the bravery to take off her makeup and show her real self. I don't have any makeup on. This is my real self. Yep, I have Like, for those of you, I don't know if there have been any that have, like, one small eye, one big eye. I have that problem. I have a cross eye. Like,
can't do nothing about it unless changing it, just making it straight
go
for,
get
like,
surgery.
Once you do that, just be yourself and live your life instead of being in pain and trying to change yourself. So, what we're saying here is that the Don't Judge challenge of what it's been turning into.
It needs to change.
It needs to change. It shouldn't have changed in the first place, but it has.
Exactly. You guys think that it's funny and that, like, once you get to the end, you're like, oh yeah, I'm so pretty. Like, no, you're not. You pretty much just made yourself look like a douchebag. Like, thank you for pointing out that you're nicer looking than most anyone else.
Before you do a Don't Judge video, I'm sure people are going to do that after this video, because they're probably going to think we're some stupid people that are being self-centered and don't know what they're talking about, but what we've been seeing and what we believe in, we think we know what we're talking about, obviously, because we're making a freaking video about it. But before you make a Don't Judge challenge, make sure what you're going to put the hashtag in. Don't Judge Challenge. Who's going to judge you on your prettiness? Like, oh my god, that girl got her eyeliner messed up on her left eye. Like, you're not supposed to judge people on their real face, not their amazing face with the perfect eyeliner and the freaking makeup, like, up their nose and the
You know what seriously makes me mad, though? I saw a Don't Judge challenge with two girls. Two little girls. They were maybe 9, 10-ish. And they made themselves look hideous. Horrendous. They put their freaking hair up to make it look like this. And they had pimples and eye freaking things and whatever. And then at the end, they slathered their face with makeup, straightened their hair, put on nice clothes. We've seriously taught our generation to make ourselves look good for others. To, I guess, to say, dress to impress.
Yeah, because
that's screwed up.
It's just dumb. Like,
we need to have a generation of people who don't care about what other people look like. Who don't care what other people think of them. People have called me gay, Barbie boy, freaking faggot, all that.
Same here.
Like, darn.
Just, you can't tell us that we're lying about this, people putting the makeup on and then taking it off, because it says Don't Judge Challenge, and it's just stupid because you guys don't see that it says Don't Judge. Who's going to judge you on your makeup? Just putting that out there again, because...
Where's your phone? I bet that if we typed in on YouTube, Don't Judge Challenge, all you will see is a bunch of fake. Look at this. Look at this. This chick covered her face with lipstick. This chick just like made herself look terrible. Seriously, like the first maybe 10 things fake.
So we're just telling you here that you don't have to listen to this. I'm sure no one's going to sit here for 13 minutes talking about us yapping our mouths off about not doing what we should in a Don't Judge challenge. But we're just telling you, if you make it to the end of the video, we're just telling you that stay true to yourself, and if you're going to make a Don't Judge challenge, you should switch it the other way around.
At least make it true.
Yeah, make it true. Don't make yourself look pretty. I mean, don't make yourself look ugly and then pretty. Who's going to judge you on your prettiness? Just make yourself pretty, take off your makeup, and show your real self. That's all we have to say, and I hope you learned something from this, because we sure did. And that's it.
Good and bye!